Hey guys, Mad Dog here, still up in Newport, fighting the rain. But again, a bad day in Newport is better than a good day at work, they say. So we're here today talking about the oversized. Again, this is part of our series about the evolution of the racket and game changers, etc., etc. So this game changer really changed the game forever. This was the Prince Classic, also known as the Prince Greenie. It was the first foray into oversized frames. It was 110 square inches from the outside of the frame. We're told 107 from the inside. It was big. Pam Shriver was well known for this racket. I know Jan Tiriak used this racket. Gene Mayer used this racket originally. It really changed the way the game was played, and with a big racket, all of a sudden things started getting wild and hairy. You had a much bigger place to hit the ball on. The sweet spot was larger. You could hit a little bit firmer. It was very, very interesting. After this guy came out, and again, this was an aluminum version of the racket, so it was soft, it was kind of a thin beam, very flexible, etc., etc. Along comes its older brother, or younger brother, the Prince Graphite. This was a Graphite 110. I believe they made it in a 95 as well, and it was a well-received racket, very highly accepted on the tour, etc., etc. You might remember Michael Chang, guy played with this sucker. It was a really good stick, and a lot of other players that played with it. It did real well. Paul Annacone, Pete Sampras's coach, and now Roger Federer's coach, was a well-known user of this racket. This brought a really rigid frame, stiff, very, very thin beam, or relatively thin beam. And again, the weight started to go down. It got very evenly balanced, became a really, really popular racket, not only on the tour, but on the public courts. Going from there, we got into Wilson, and not only did the racket get big, before I go to Wilson, the third member of that family was the Prince Woody. This is